I'm not saying we're using some parts of New Orleans flood more than others. Okay. So it could be how the wind is going. Seamus?
Most lakes and stuff are connected to the ocean, right? Yeah.
Well, lakes are usually connected to rivers, which I connect to.
Yeah, so what I'm saying, see that lake over there?
This one here?
Yeah. No, the big one.
Big one?
That seems near the ocean, so you would get a lot more of a storm over the winter by the lake.
Okay. So you think it's by the lake? These guys seem further away from that big lake?
Yeah.
Okay. Jane D?
I think, like, it's who gets hit most, though, right? Like, it's like who got hit most.
Well, the question is, why would they get more? Why were there
But
some?
because whoever's closer to the hole can happen.
Okay.
That would mean they get hit first and they get hit more.
Okay. Jane Nay?
Probably because when the desert like area was farther away from the hurricane when the hurricane struck. Like the
Okay. So again, distance to the hurricane.
yeah.
Where, Gavin, if I ask you to repeat anything that I said, if I ask you to repeat anything that I said right now, if he has any questions, we're supposed to be listening to what's happening in class, and I don't think that you are. I don't think that you are. I think you're trying to confirm. We'll see when it comes to writing down the stuff that you do. So, one big thing we're missing here connects a little bit with when we were trying to get our, not really, I don't think we talked about it, but water itself. Water levels itself out. So, water flows. We did talk about this. We talked about why there's salt water. When water goes on top of a mountain, it flows down. You know what I'm trying to get at, Gavin?
I think maybe that part of, what was the place?
New Orleans?
I think that place in New Orleans was just a bit higher up than the rest of the city. So the water didn't get high.
There you go. Elevation is called. Your elevation, Carter, you can move back now. They got the card there. Your elevation, you want the recycler? Okay. The elevation is how high you are above sea level. So when you get like stats of a certain place, there's places that'll give you the elevation. If you're a football fan, you might know Denver is called the Mile High Stadium because their stadium is located 1 mile above sea level. It's high up. Not like on a mountain, it's just higher above sea level. It's very far away from the ocean. But sea level is where the sea meets, where the ocean meets the ground. So when you are at the beach with your toes in the water, you are at perfect sea level. But you'll notice as you go up the beach, as you walk away from the ocean, you're kind of going uphill a little bit. You're raising your elevation. Water wants to flow to the lowest level it can. So these parts are probably at a higher elevation. All the water that's raining down here is going to flow down to the lower elevations, which might be. So all water wants to flow down. Yes.
Is that why if you swim too far down in the ocean, you get like that because of the water pressure?
No, water pressure is different. Water pressure is water weighs something. I mean, this is fairly heavy because of the water. So the deeper you go down, well, yeah, but if I emptied it, it would be pretty light. The water bottle itself. But then when I fill it with water, it gets heavier. Water pressure, if you're, 2 miles underneath water scuba diving, all of that water below you, it weighs something and it's pressing down on it. Yeah, that's water pressure. That's different from our water leveling out, I guess, or flowing down. Silas? This?
What?
This is the area that wasn't as affected by a hurricane. So this is like a zoomed in part of the town of or the city of New Orleans. This part flooded really bad. This part was pretty good. So what we're saying is this part might have a higher elevation, and then all that water would have flowed down to the lower. That's why when you go outside, you can probably see there's a puddle still out there in a little bit of a pothole. Because all that water, when it was raining, just goes into that pothole because the water wants to go wherever it's lower. Water's getting pushed down to the center of the earth.